Hi, I'm Jeff Farnsworth, President and CEO of Steward Property Services. We're located in Petaluma, and we'd like to talk to you today about being on the board of directors for your common interest development. Being a member of the board of directors, whether it's a commercial or residential common interest development, is a full-time job, and you don't get paid for it. So in order to volunteer, you have to have a vested interest in your financial investment. So whether it's your home or your business, you have to be interested in the well-being of that entity in order to be a positive member of the board of directors. Basically, you're going to volunteer and you're going to go through an election in order to get appointed to the board of directors. When a homeowners association or a commercial association first begins, a lot of times the developer is the board. So the governing documents, everything that makes up that association is tailored to the benefit of the developer. So once that starts changing hands and you start getting homeowners or actual business owners onto the board of directors, you want to make sure that you go through those governing documents and you update them so that they benefit the community. Okay, so that's the first thing we want to talk about. So once you're elected to the board of directors, you're going through a ballot process. So you're going to put in your candidate statement on why you want to be appointed to the board of directors. You're going to try and convince the rest of your community why you'd be a good placement for that. And then hopefully you get elected. So then you don't know what to do. You're on the board of directors and you have no clue how this thing works. So that's where professional management comes into play. So you want to hire a professional manager that knows what they're doing, that are certified in common interest development management, and specialize in residential or commercial, whichever entity you're a part of. And basically what's going to happen is you're going to delegate everything that you want to do to that manager, and they're going to facilitate it for you. So that manager is going to be your resource. They're going to be the one that you can ask questions, and they're going to be the administrative assistant that executes everything for you. So at a board of directors meeting, you have to have an agenda and you have to execute that agenda. And then the manager takes everything that you've decided and makes that happen. So whether it's large projects or just approving a proposal for a fence replacement, your manager is going to be there taking minutes, meeting minutes, taking notes, and then executing those things for you. So to be on the board of directors, you really have to remember that you are acting for the betterment of the entire community, not just yourself and your personal agenda, but in the best interests of everyone involved. So that's called acting in good faith. The business judgment rule, you're making decisions that are going to benefit the association. It may actually be a financial hardship for you personally, but it's going to be better for the entire association. You might not be able to afford those roofs or that siding project, but the rest of the property deserves that, and you have to act in the best interest of the community. So being on the board of directors is acting as a fiduciary. And a lot of people think that fiduciary duty relates only to the financial management of the association, but it's actually acting in the best interests of everyone involved. Every decision that you make, you have to think, will this benefit the majority of residents here? Is this a good decision for all of us? And that's truly what being a fiduciary means. Being on the board of directors is an extremely challenging position. If you need a resource or you need assistance, feel free to give us a call.